This is how it started, and this is how it ended. Ladies and gentlemen, let me go ahead and take you guys on a tour that took 10 years to end up looking like this. Yes, you heard me correctly. 10 years of moving, connecting, rearranging, improving to have a setup that looks like this. The first question I get asked the most when people see my setup is, why do you have two setups? And the easiest way to answer this is just to show this picture right here. This is where it all started. As you guys can see, I had a triple setup. I had a PC setup, I had a console setup, and I had an entertainment setup. And believe it or not, pretty much the layout has stayed the same. What you're looking at right now is the upgraded console setup, and we're gonna go ahead and get into detail right now. So quickly getting into details for the console setup, and yes, all this is still considered the console setup. I just like to call it the streaming setup right now. We are in a different room. I apologize for the echo, but we are upgrading things as I'm doing the setup video, so bear with me regarding the sound. So starting from left to right, we have the audio interface. This is how we connect our microphone to the PC. We have a couple of controllers, including the Turtle Beach Stealth controller. If you guys haven't heard about this controller, make sure to look into it. We have a little magnet on the dock so you can charge it. We have a couple buttons in the back, and we also have a screen. It's like, why would you need a screen on a controller? It's to be able to customize everything from the buttons to the buttons in the back to the RGB. Definitely check it out, link in the description. We have the PlayStation 5 kind of hidden behind one of the monitors, but it looks kind of pretty cool. You don't really see it, but the PlayStation 5 is there. Bottom left, we have a PC. To the middle, we have our microphone. Again, if you're interested, link in the description below. But moving over to the keyboard. The keyboard, we have the beautiful Turtle Beach Vulcan 2 mini keyboard. We have a little easy button right here. Doesn't have the batteries, needs to be changed. It's been a while. Over there in the back, we have a volume mixer that's controlling the music, controlling Spotify, controlling Discord, controlling different type of audios. These are not being used for nothing, but you can set them up, click them, and all that. We have this large Stream Deck XL, and we have a mouse docker or a mouse charging dock for our beautiful Turtle Beach XP Cone Air or Cone XP Air. Love this mouse, love all the buttons that it has on the side. I love everything about this mouse. Back there, we also have a little fan that's aiming at my mouse because I do get sweaty hands when things get hectic and jump puzzles, and so it definitely helps to have a little fan aiming at your mouse. Backing up a little bit, you can see the beautiful mouse pad, also from the beautiful people at Turtle Beach. Shout out to Turtle Beach. We are sponsored by Turtle Beach. If you are interested in saving 10% off, use code XEC. Moving over to the right side, we have an extra mouse, and this one is mainly just connected to the other PC. So if I immediately want to just control anything other than this side, I can easily do that by just grabbing this mouse. But this is also connected to both PCs. On this side, we have the LED controller, the light controller, and the AC controller. Got the router in the back, and if we back up a little bit, you can go ahead and see the gaming PC, and that is hooked up to the main screen. And that should wrap up everything for the console side of things, or what I like to call, like I said, the streaming side. Mainly the streaming side because we're normally gaming on this screen, reading chat on this screen, having access to any web pages that we need, Discord, Spotify, and then getting the notifications on the side. So for the main part, every screen is being used and everything around me is just easy to reach. So when it comes to the PC side of things, if you compare it to the original setup, it looks pretty much the same, just a lot better. We have the triple monitor screen, we have the one PC, and then we're gonna go ahead and get into details. Starting off with the monitor layout, I really do like to edit on the ultra wide. You can see really the full timeline. On the left side, we have a monitor normally used for folders, files, stuff for editing. And then on the right side, we normally have a monitor for entertainment, watching streams, or also sometimes being used for editing. When it comes to peripherals, very similar to the other side, we have here my phone charger, is the one that I'm using to record. When it comes to the keyboard, we're using the Turtle Beach Vulcan 2 Mini Air keyboard, and same for the mouse as the other side. I really love it so much that I use these extra buttons for editing and setting different type of keybinds, and the actual dock as well. But this is called the Turtle Beach Cone XP Air. And if we back up a little bit, you can definitely see the Turtle Beach mousepad. It's really nice to have that glow around, and I don't know, I like it. I like it a lot. And over there is a print label so I can ship out hats. So if you guys are interested in hats, go ahead and check out the link in the description so I can send you guys a hat. So one thing you guys probably haven't noticed from the pictures is that both of these desks are actually a stand-up desk. And I would like for you guys to take a look at the cable management for a lot of these monitors, for the dual PCs, and a lot of the extra peripherals that I have connected. As you can see, a lot of it is pretty tucked away. I wouldn't say it's perfect, I wouldn't say it's 100%, but a lot of it looks pretty neat and hidden away. Regarding our third setup, this is exactly what it used to look like. We used to have a little TV just to sit back, relax, and watch some Netflix, and this is what it got turned into. A simple little racing rig that became the problem and the reason why I'm not even in the same room. Due to this SimRig setup right here, I literally took down this whole entire room and moved setups because now the SimRig looks like this. So the entertainment setup ended up going from this to this, and finally this. So quickly getting into the SimRig setup, everything will be linked in the description below, but quickly going over some of the stuff that we have is a next level racing chair or rig. We have Turtle Beach keyboard, Turtle Beach mouse, and we also have Logitech wheel with Logitech pedals and Logitech stick shift. I believe Turtle Beach recently released a Velocity 1. I don't know, we might see if we can check it out, look into it, but this is the one we currently got. In terms of the stand, we do have a triple monitor stand, and this one comes from Track Racer. I definitely had to wait a long time to put this, or to at least get this. And putting it together, to be honest, was a little bit of a mission, at least for me. Not that it's supposed to be a mission, but at least for me, I can promise you it was definitely a mission. It's something that I had to loosen up, put back together, loosen up, put back together, measure like so many times until I perfectly got it, and I feel very like secure and stable with it. But this is really it for the sim racing setup, and hopefully in the future I'll give you guys a full setup of this room once it's fully taken care of. That should wrap it up for this video. If you guys are interested in seeing where this whole entire setup ended up being moved to, make sure to subscribe to the channel, drop a like, and let me know in the comments, because the full setup actually got moved into a garage that got fully remodeled. We added tiles, we added walls, we added AC, we added lights, we added everything. So if you guys are interested in seeing the whole remodel of that, again, subscribe to the channel. Finally, if you guys are interested in getting yourself a hat, like I mentioned earlier, links will be in the description. They support the channel, they help me out, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.